Now there are some weird questions I would like to ask. What's the difference between the wise and the fools? What is the difference between a wise and a fool, man? Well, they can look the same way, but are there a difference between a wise and a fool? Well, to some extent, yes. To some extent, no. A wise man can become fool, and a foolish man can become wise. All right? What is the difference between a nation that is fighting for their rights and a terrorist? What is the difference between a nation that is fighting for freedom and what is it now for a nation to call someone who fighting for their freedom a terrorist? Is it right? Is it wrong? I don't know. I'm asking the question. What do you think? All right. The ones that call people terrorists, do you think they should ask themselves the question? If I call you a terrorist, do you think I should ask myself a question? Am I a terrorist? Is my country a terrorist? I might be. What do you think? Might be they should go and look at the definition of what is a terrorist. I think, well, might be they don't want to look at the definition. Maybe they don't want to know what is a terrorist. So be it. Now, another question. What is God? Who is God? What is God? What is God's? Who are the gods? Who are the ancient gods? And who is God? Which is first? The egg before the chicken, or the chicken before the egg? Or the egg hatch the chicken and the chicken become a fowl and the fowl lay an egg again? What is really God and who is God? I want you to ask yourself that question. Why black people love to be fooled? Why black people love to be fooled? Why they like to be like guinea pigs? Why black people love to be fooled? Are we really fooled? I would say yes. And I would say no. I would say it's a two-way street. You see what I'm saying? No. Why? A lot of these black folks like burdens. They like taking burdens to the Lord. They like burdens. They like people to take their burdens away. A lot of them don't really want to reject or to get rid of their burdens. Majority of the time, black people love burden. That's the truth. No, another thing again. Why black people harness deception? It's because they put us into a legitimate position, or because they put us into a drastic position. Why black people love deception? Why a lot of black people don't want to be liberated? Why they love deception? Why they love to be in a stagnant condition? Why? I want to ask myself the question. I want to ask you the question. And why black people harness deception? Sometimes we can't help it. Sometimes we're really in a situation that we think we have been blind many times because we think that who pontificate, who are telling us things are really of knowledge. But many times they are even blind. So when blind lead blind, what you get? Blind. Because blind cannot lead blind. Oh boy, I tell you. No, another thing again. Why we can never hear God speak audibly? Why we can never hear God speak audibly to the world? Why is that? There are so much people telling people about God, and the world can never hear nothing direct from God. Do the maths. Do the maths. All right. All right. Why those who are blind can see, and those who can see naturally are blind? Why? A lot of us can see, to eat, to drink, to drive, to have a party, and millions of us are blind. And many times, a lot of folks or individuals who are blind, they can see much more than the folks whose eyes are open. Why? Do the maths. No. What is evil and what is good? Why a lot of us call evil good and a lot of them call good evil? What is the problem? What's going on in the world today? What is going on in the world today? Why they're calling evil good and good evil? Now, another question. What is the devil? What is the devil? And what is God? The manifestation and things that is happening in the world today is the manifestation of the devil, or is the manifestation of God? Don't the upholder, we uphold with things, is just worse than who caused the problem? If the upholder uphold with who is doing the problem, him is just as guilty The upholder is just as guilty as the thief. If you have someone in your house who is doing wrong in your country, in your house, in your business place, and he has been doing wrong, evil, wrong, breaking the law, and you just put a blind eye to it and say, oh, that's a nice little boy. The upholder is just as bad as the thief. Sometimes I wonder if God and the devil is in some form of agreement, because I don't understand. I don't understand. Millions have been killed. Millions have been cast like garbage, scattered all over the world. And as far as I can see, God never come down and stop World War I. God never come down and stop World War II. God never go a Gaza over there. You see what I'm saying? When the Indian when America come across and kill out 100 million Indian, when the Australian go Australia and kill 5 million Australian. When the ethnic cleansing was going on in Argentina, God never did anything. I wonder if the devil did something. I wonder if God is a devil and the devil is God. I wonder what's going on between the two. I wonder if they are working together and tricking the crowd. What do you think? Do the maths. All right. Wonder why God never worked like the army. We're going to answer that question now, all right? Anyway, US invade Iraq. And they invade a lot of countries around the world and, threaten people. And, the Roman Empire do the same thing. And the Medes and Persia and the Greek do the same thing. They all do the same thing. And all nothing can't come. God can't come on now. How are going? Is it just a God of our psychology? What do you think? What kind of God is that? I think one of the number one emphasis or question or name which is called around the world every day is God. Bro, leave it alone. Do the maths. Really and truly, I'm always say years to come. You call the Linseed police, them come. If you're in New York and you call the New York police, them come faster than God. Sometimes the gunman then come faster than God. All different kind of people come faster than God. Sad to say, but it makes me wonder. I often wonder. What is it? Is it a deception of our mind? What is it? Or for years we have been manipulated in telling things which are not so. What is it? Oh, you are God. Come down and demonstrate. The people them every day breaking the law, them are definite your character. As far as what we see it is definition of character. And nothing is going. There is no justice for people using his name. Do the maths.